paraphrasing, and summarizing. Are you familiar with this?
Yes. Kind of.
This is important things in writing, especially in academic writing. So, yeah, we need to learn it. That's deepen your understanding. Here is an overview of what we will learn today. There are similarities and differences, examples, why should you use quotation, summaries, and paraphrasing, and how to use them. So, next. Here's similarity and difference about quoting, paraphrasing, and summarizing. For similarity, there are all ways of incorporating others' writer into your own writing. And for the difference, it is how similar your writing to the source writing. Because quoting, paraphrasing, and summarizing is different kind. Each language has its own characteristics. So yeah, let's start. Here there is an example text. Please to read the text. Just skim and scan. Take a look, a glance. Just read it and try to guess which one is quotation, paraphrase, and summary.
Let me try. For the quotation, I think when it's from the Sigmund Freud argues that dreams are the royal road to the unconscious.
Yes, good job. Alright, let's discuss it together. Yeah, you are right. The royal road to the unconscious is quotation. The quotations are easy to spell because there are quotation mark. Yeah, there are two quotation marks here: royal road to the unconscious and dream work. And phrases like Sigmund Freud argues that, and according to Freud, it's just that what is coming next is paraphrase. So here until the rest is paraphrase. Understand? Yeah. The example is to stimulate you. So yeah, good job, Takti, or answer. Why use quotations, paraphrases, and summarize? To know the answer, let's find out together. First, quoting. The definition of quoting is using a word, phrases, or sentences from the original source exactly without alteration. Without alteration, underline. For characteristics of quoting are: first, always use quotation marks, accompanied by source information such as author's name, year, and page number. And when to use quoting? When the author's original words have a certain power that cannot be changed without losing their meaning. And when we want to analyze and argue based on a specific statement of the author. For example, here, Freud argues that dreams are royal road to the unconscious. Don't forget for the name and the year. Or also using the page if the source is from the book. For the source of your writing, it can be from the book or article, not just from the book. Understand? Next is paraphrasing. Paraphrasing is expressing ideas or information from the original source into your own words, but retaining the original meaning. For characteristics are almost the same length as the original text. The sentence structure is changed significantly words are replaced by synonyms, but the meaning is maintained and still mention the source. Don't forget the author and year. And when to use paraphrasing, it is when you want to show understanding of an idea or information from a particular source, and when you want to integrate information without too many direct options, direct quotes. Understand? Next is steps to good paraphrasing. First is read the original text repeatedly to fully understand it. Then pause the original text. Then try to rewrite the main idea in your own words. Then third is make sure the sentence structure is different from the original text. Fourth is double check that the original meaning is maintained. Fifth, give credit to the author. And how to good paraphrasing? And there is an example. The original text is quotation, and change to paraphrase. So like this, according to first. Yeah, like that. Understand? Yeah. So for the common errors of paraphrasing are replacing a few words without changing the sentence structure and not giving credit to the original author. Understand? Next is summarizing. Summarizing is taking the main points underlined of a longer text and presenting them in a shortened version. For the characteristics are shorter than the original text, present information in concise manner with a focus on the main points, and still give credit to the author. When to use summarizing? It is when you want to give an overview of the topic without going into details, and you want to highlight the main points of the long text. Understand? Then steps to summarize. First is identify the main idea in the text, then ignore irrelevant details. Third, rewrite the main points in your own words, and fourth, don't forget to cite the source. Author name and year. Here's the example of summarize. The original text is pretty long, and the summary is short. Because just take the main points, not in details, just main points. Got it?
Yes, yes. I got it.
Next is summary of what we learned. So yeah, putting similarity to the source is identical. The length is same as the original text because it is quoting, just add the quote. And usage is to highlight specific words or phrases. And for paraphrasing, the similarity to source is similar, but words rephrased. And for the length is nearly the same, and for usage is to demonstrate understanding. And for summarizing, it's very different, yeah. Similarity to the source, yeah. And for the length is much shorter because just take the main points, and the usage is to convey the main ideas. Understand?
Yes.
Next is quick think quiz. So I'll divide you into pairs, you and you. You and you. Each group consists of 2%. Who raised hand is just the representative of the
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And so let's start.
Let's go.
Group 1.
We think it's a C.
C. Let's see. Is it correct? Yes, correct.
Let's
Good
go.
job. Good job. So
Yay.
the first group got extra points for my class. But for group two also, nice try. Good job. Yeah. As I said before, paraphrasing, summarizing, and quoting is an important thing in writing, right? Especially in academic writing. The question is why in the beginning. Why? So now, have you been able to answer the question? The why it's important?
Why
Yeah.
the three quoting, paraphrasing, summarizing itu important?
Yeah.
Oh, tiga-tiga.
Why
Why it is important?
it is important? I think it is important if you, especially if you want to write some articles, so you can write in appropriate way.
Good job. You are right. So yeah, quoting, paraphrasing, and summarizing, it will help you develop deeper, more insightful writing while effectively supporting your arguments, right? So and they also help you avoid plagiarism by giving proper credit to the original sources. Yeah, that's for our class today. Great job, everyone. I'll share the material to you so that
Ma'am, I think I want to ask something. I still didn't understand about a little bit about sounding. Yeah. Can you little explain about that?
so summarizing is a technique for you to wait. Summarizing is it's a technique for you to taking only the main points, not in detail from the book or from an article or something like that. Jadi, so summarizing is a way for you to take a point of something. It means if you can summarize something, that means you understand the text.
But sorry, I want to ask again. What about the paraphrase and what is it? What again?
Quoting.
Yeah, quoting. Like when we paraphrase, do we mention the author like it? And it's the same thing like quoting, like.
Yeah, but quoting, for quoting, have a sign in quoting. Quoting have characteristic, always using quotation marks. In paraphrase is not using quotation marks.
Nice.
Is there any question?
I think that's
More
enough.
question?
Yeah.
Anyone?
Thank you.
No, skip.
No?